Ever feel like giving up? Like everything is just too much, and no matter how hard you try, you're still stuck in the same place? Maybe you're chasing a goal, grinding every day, putting in the effort, and yet, nothing seems to be working. It feels like you're running on a treadmill, sweating, panting, exhausted, but getting nowhere. Sound familiar? Well, before you throw in the towel, let's talk about this whole quitting thing. Because quitting isn't always the wrong move. In fact, sometimes it's the smartest thing you can do. But most of the time, when people quit, they're walking away from something just before their big breakthrough. And that's where it gets tricky. There's a difference between a dip and a dead end. A dip is when things get tough right before they get better. Every business, every goal, every personal journey has a dip. It's that frustrating, gut-wrenching, why am I even doing this stage where most people give up. But here's the thing. The dip is temporary. It's like when you start working out. The first few weeks feel like pure torture. Your muscles ache, and you wonder if the pain is even worth it. But if you push through, eventually, you get stronger, fitter, and suddenly, working out doesn't feel like punishment anymore. That's a dip. A dead end, on the other hand, is exactly what it sounds like. No matter how hard you push, you're stuck. There's no progress, no future, just frustration on a loop. This could be a toxic job, a one-sided relationship, or a business idea that's clearly not working, no matter how much effort you pour into it. In those cases, quitting isn't failing, it's leveling up. Because staying in a dead-end situation just because you don't want to be a quitter is like refusing to leave a burning building just because you already paid rent. But let's be honest, most of us don't quit because we're in a dead-end situation. We quit because it's hard, because we feel stuck, because we don't see results fast enough. And that's where things get dangerous. Every successful person you admire has felt the same way at some point. Every single one of them has had moments where they wanted to quit. Elon Musk? He almost went bankrupt trying to keep Tesla and SpaceX alive. Oprah? Fired from her first TV job and told she wasn't cut out for television. The Rock? At one point, he had $7 to his name and no idea what to do next. But they all had one thing in common. They didn't quit. They pushed through the dip, and that's why they made it. So before you give up, ask yourself a few questions. First, am I quitting because I've truly hit a dead end? Or am I just frustrated with slow progress? Because if it's just frustration, that's normal. Nobody wins overnight. Second, have I actually given this my best shot? Or am I quitting at 50% effort? Be honest. Are you really doing everything you can? Or are you just tired of the grind? And third, will quitting make me proud? Or will I look back and regret walking away too soon? Because if the answer is regret, you already know what to do. Keep going. Now, let's be clear. There are times when quitting is the best thing you can do. If you're in a situation that's draining you, crushing your confidence, or making you miserable with no sign of improvement, you don't owe it your loyalty. Walking away from something toxic or pointless isn't giving up. It's making space for something better. But if you're about to quit something you love, something you believe in, something that once set your soul on fire but now just feels exhausting, maybe this is just your dip. And if it is, pushing through is the only way to see what's on the other side. The truth is, success isn't about who's the smartest or the most talented. It's about who can endure the longest. It's about who can keep going when everyone else gives up. So before you decide to quit, remember, your future self is counting on you. The version of you who finally made it, who got past the struggle, who reached the top, that person is waiting for you. So don't quit. Not today. Not yet. Because you might be closer to your breakthrough than you think. And hey, if this message hit home for you, if you were this close to quitting something important, but now you're ready to push through, drop a comment and type, "I'm not quitting." Let's see how many future success stories we have right here. Also, if you enjoyed this, make sure to hit that like button so more people who need this message can see it. And if you want more content like this, motivating, real, and sometimes brutally honest, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Because trust me, we're just getting started. See you in the next one.